Attention passionate Chicago, BARS. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, BARS. Let's get to the news now, folks. I have to tell you, the NFL landscape is always changing. But what's happening right now with the Chicago Bears? It's something that could truly shake up the entire NFC North, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. We've got some breaking news that puts the Bears right in the middle of a potential blockbuster move, a trade that might just define their season and maybe even their future. And no, I'm not talking about just another routine addition. This is Achene, a player whose name has been buzzing around NFL circles lately, and for good reason. But let's set the scene first. The 2025 NFL season has been a roller coaster for the Bears. After a rocky start, everyone wondered if this was just another rebuilding year, or if this team could turn things around and show some real fight. Well, after their first victory over the Dallas Cowboys, an impressive win that marked a turning point, they've started to look a bit more like the team Chicago fans are hoping for. That win was a sign that maybe, just maybe, the Bears are beginning to piece things together. Still, there's a lot of work to do, especially on the offensive side of the ball. The offense, which has struggled at times, is slowly starting to find its rhythm, but they're still missing that explosive element that can truly make defenses respect them. DeAndre Swift has been decent, rushing for 149 yards and a touchdown, but he's not exactly the game changer that the Bears need to elevate their attack to the next level. And that's where the big news comes in. Word out of NFL circles is that the Miami Dolphins, who are now 0-3 after Week 3, might be looking to shake things up, maybe even make some trades to get back on track. One of the players that's reportedly on the trading block is Achene. Achene has been quite impressive in his career so far, rushing for a total of 854 yards and 14 touchdowns. Not just that, he's shown a lot of versatility with the ball in his hands, accumulating 930 receiving yards and 11 receiving touchdowns. That kind of dual-threat ability is exactly what modern NFL offenses crave, and it's precisely why the Chicago Bears are eyeing him so closely. The Bears' offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson, has been looking for a player who can provide that extra punch, someone who can help take some of the burden off Swift and bring more explosive plays to their attack. Now, why Achene? Well, for starters, he fits perfectly into the kind of system that Ben Johnson is trying to build. Achene's ability to run and catch complements the current pieces in Chicago's offense, and he could be a perfect fit to turn the Bears' running game into a real threat. Remember, this isn't just about adding a player. It's about transforming the offense into one that defenses have to respect on every snap. Achene's explosiveness could be the missing piece that pushes the Bears over the edge, especially as they aim to develop a more balanced, dangerous attack that can keep opposing defenses guessing. But let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture here. The Bears, under head coach Matt Eberflus and offensive coordinator Ben Johnson, have shown some flashes of promise. The victory against Dallas was proof that the team is headed in the right direction, but they still need to do more. The offensive line has been improving, and Justin Fields has shown signs of growth, but the team needs that extra spark, that game-changing player, to really elevate their competitiveness in the NFC North. And speaking of the division, the NFC North is hotter than ever. The Detroit Lions are proving they're legit contenders, with a potent offense led by Jared Goff and some impressive playmakers. The Green Bay Packers, with Jordan Love, are also on the rise, showing flashes of a team that can contend. The Minnesota Vikings, on the other hand, are trying to find their footing after a rough start, but they still have talent and could turn things around. In this context, the Bears making a move to acquire Achene isn't just about adding a good player, it's about making a statement in the division. They want to be competitive, they want to be respected, and adding someone like Achene could be a huge step toward that goal. Now, let's get a bit deeper into what Achene brings to the table. He's not just a speedster, he's a versatile back who can do a lot in both the running and passing game. His rushing yardage over his career speaks volumes, averaging around 6.4 yards per carry, and that's a critical factor in today's NFL. Teams that can run effectively keep defenses honest, open up the passing game, and control the clock. Achene's ability to make plays in space means he can turn broken plays into big gains, something that could really benefit Justin Fields and the Bears' offensive scheme. And don't forget, Achene also has a knack for catching the ball out of the backfield. With 930 receiving yards and 11 touchdowns in the air, he's shown he can be a reliable target on third down or in red zone situations. That kind of dual threat makes him a nightmare for defenses to plan against. For Ben Johnson, who loves to design creative plays and get the ball into the hands of players who can make things happen, Achene would be an ideal addition. His skill set aligns perfectly with what the Bears need to push their offense into a new tier of competitiveness. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Is this really going to happen? Will the Dolphins actually trade Achene? Well, it's hard to say for sure, but with the Dolphins sitting at 0-3, they're in a tough spot. If they don't turn things around, they could be looking at a fire sale before the trade deadline, especially if they see a chance to get some draft capital or fill other needs. Achene's youth, talent, and versatility make him a valuable piece for any team, and Chicago is clearly interested. It seems like a perfect fit, given the Bears' current roster needs and their strategic direction. And let's not forget, this isn't just about one player. It's about sending a message, a signal to the rest of the NFC North and the league that the Bears are serious about competing and winning now. Acquiring Achene would demonstrate that they're willing to make bold moves, to invest in young talent, and to build a team that can contend in the coming years. It's exciting to think about how this could change the dynamics of the division and propel the Bears into a new era of competitiveness. Of course, all of this is still in the realm of rumors and speculation, but you can see why this story is resonating so much with fans and analysts alike. The idea of the Bears pulling off such a move is tantalizing, especially considering the potential impact on their offense and their chances of making a deep playoff run. Achene's skill set would surely energize the team, excite the fans, and maybe even give Justin Fields that extra weapon he needs to unlock his full potential. And you know what? This kind of move could be exactly what the Bears need to turn the tide. They're already showing signs of improvement, but making a bold trade for someone like Achene could be the catalyst for a much stronger second half of the season. It's a bold strategy, yes, but sometimes bold is what it takes in this league, especially in a division as competitive as the NFC North. So, for all of you Chicago Bears fans out there, this is a story to watch closely. Keep your eyes peeled for official news, because if this trade goes down, it could be one of the most exciting developments of the season. Imagine the possibilities: a revamped running game, a more dynamic offense, and a shot at making some serious noise in the playoffs. It's the kind of move that could define the franchise for years to come. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you believe Achene is the missing piece for this team? Are you excited about the possibility of seeing him in the navy and orange? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. We're in this together, and the best is yet to come.